Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome again to our class. Today we'll start lesson 8. We'll start by having a look on our learning outcomes. After that, we'll move to the title of the lesson, which is Raising Money for Charity. And I have a question for you. What comes to your mind when you see that title, Raising Money for Charity? Please try to think. So we have two questions here. Do you know any charities? Which charities do you know? Let's see. As you see, we can see Dar al-Bir Society, Dubai Charity Association, Red Crescent for United Arab Emirates, Emirates Charity, and Dubai Cares. So we have all of these charities here in the UAE, and they give hand to the people who are in need, either inside the UAE or outside. Let's move now to our vocabulary for today. Charity. Charity. A charity is the act of giving help to those in need of it, whether in the UAE or outside. To give to charity. To give to charity means giving money, food, or help for free for those who are needed. To raise money. Raise money. Raise money here means to collect money to help someone. Flyer. Flyer. Flyer is a small printed notes which is used to advertise a particular service or event, as you see from the photo. Flyer. Sack. Sack is a large bag made of a strong material such as thick paper or plastic used for storing and carrying goods. Now it is the challenge for your memory. Please, I like you to read these words and to try to get the definitions for them. A sack is a large bag made of rough woven material. Charity is the giving of help, money, food, etc. to those in need. Flyer is a small printed notes which is used to advertise a particular company, service, or event. Raise money is to collect money. Now I have a question for you. Have you ever thought of something to be done to help those people who are in need? Okay, let's start by watching some videos for some games. These games were designed in order to help the people in need. And I like you to think of a way to help those people who are waiting for your help. Have you ever thought to help some people who are in need? What What ideas came to your mind to do to help those people? Of course, you have a lot, and even those people try to help the people in need by performing some of these games. Let's watch that one.
Are you ready? On your marks. Get set. Go! The winner, Sam!
Let's watch another game that's used to help poor people.
Go.
Push it down to the side, Sierra. Push it against the wall with your face and then bite it. Push it with your face. There, get that one with the stem right there. Get that one. No. Right, the one closest to you. Yep, get that stem. Bite the stem. Almost. You done? Yeah! Atta girl.
Good work.
Good job, Sierra.
Yeah. What's your name?
Look at you, your first time bob for apples and you got one.
Another game. Let's watch it.
Do it slowly.
Time to move to page 55. I like you to read the lesson. To answer that question, underline the thing you need for each game. Again, you're going to read that lesson to answer that question. Underline the thing you need for each game. You have to decide what you need to perform that game and that one. Now, please, I like you to move to activity 2 and answer these 3 questions. You have to read the text again and answer: what games do people play? What do you need for each game? And the third question is: what do people have to do in each game? Let's check the answers. Yes, we have 3 games: apple bobbing, sack race, and a coconut chai. Now, what do you need for each game? I think you can get the answer for that question from the first question we did when we started reading, when you underline the things that we need to perform the game. Let's check. For apple bobbing, they need apples and a big bucket of water and of course your teeth. For sack race, they need lots of sacks. For a coconut chai, they need pots and coconuts. Let's move to the third question. What do people have to do in each game? I think you will find the answer in our next exercise. Just be waiting. Now, please, I'd like you to move to activity 3, where you can find the answer for number 3. Okay, let's see what do we. Now it's time to move to activity 3, page 56, to answer activity 3 question. Complete the rules for the game below. Let's start. Stand in a sack. Use your hands. Race to finish line. Pick up an apple with your teeth. Let's see. Yes, you have to stand in a sack. You must race to finish line. What about apple bobbing? You have to pick up an apple with your teeth and you can't use your hands. That's correct. Please move to activity 4 now. It's speaking. Imagine you are going to do a charity fete. And if you don't know the meaning of the word fete, it means an outdoor event where there are competitions and things to eat and drink, usually organized to get money to help the poor or the people who are needy. Well, discuss the question below in pairs. What is the name of the fete? Which charity will you raise money for? What games will you play? When you answer these questions, keep your answers with you because they will help you a lot to write your flyer in activity 5. In activity 5, you have to design a flyer for the fete. Remember, when making a flyer, it's good to call people to action. We do this by telling the reader to do something. You can say, come to our fete, bob for apples, get the coconuts. Also, don't forget, there are 4 points you have to cover when you write your flyer. The first one is write the name of the fete. The second one, write the name of the charity. The third is write the time and the place of the fete. And the last one, write what games there will be. Try to think about a game that people can enjoy and can pay for playing in order to help the people who are in need for your help. Give a hand to the people who are waiting for you. Now we come to the end of our lesson for today. Before I leave you, you have to know what's your homework. Your homework is to recall the present perfect tense that we studied beforehand and answer activity 4, page 60 in your book. I'll be waiting for your good flyers and your homework. We'll discuss them together next time before we start our new lesson. Thanks a lot for listening and see you soon. Bye.